It's tailgate time, and I'm here with the Angus Advantage and Chef Michael Ollier, and today we're talking about the most valuable meatball. So what are some of the secrets and tips that you would give us to make a flavorful, tender, juicy meatball that we see here?
You're right. I think tailgating time, I think you're thinking convenience. So make-ahead items are always popular. So making ahead meatballs for a large party, I think works really well. But I'd like to take a little moment to talk about what certified Angus beef grinds are, meaning what does ground beef mean when you see those numbers?
Right.
So you see 80-20, 90-10, what do those numbers mean? Well, it's the percentage of lean to fat.
Okay.
So for the fullest flavor, I like an 80-20, and that's typically a chuck, so 80-20 chuck. But for meatballs, you can go a little leaner if you prefer. So a 90-10 is what I've got for this recipe.
Oh, great.
And I call this one the kind of the classic meatball recipe. It's a no-fail, fantastic, full flavor. So a 90-10 ground beef, and then really it's simply just adding a handful of ingredients. Some breadcrumbs.
Okay.
And some Parmesan.
Ooh.
And just a few spices. I like oregano and salt and pepper.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's pretty
Keeping it
classic
kind of
Italian. It's like your Italian grandmother's recipe is what it would be.
There you
and
go.
really then you're just folding it and combining it. And then I use kind of a portion scooper to make
your specific sizes.
Yes, I do. And then roll it. And then what I like about this recipe is it's cooked in a roasting pan in a bed of tomato sauce.
Ooh,
so it's got some moisture. It can develop a crust for the good. What I like in a meatball is a little crispy outside, but then it's
With that
sitting
juicy
in
inside.
Correct, and it's sitting on a bed of tomato sauce, so it still stays moist with a lot of flavor. And I'll use that tomato sauce to save it in and cook it. So what we've got here are a good selection of things you can do. So a great sub, a meatball sub thing with some classic tomato sauce.
Great for tailgating.
Great for tailgating. So you just bring the warm meatballs and have people assemble.
Oh yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Or
appetizers.
Meatballs. Just put them on just put them on a skewer.
Put them on your skewer, and so that's good not only for tailgating, but even like parties and things like that
is
too.
perfect. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to starting off, making these meatballs, what is the advantage to buying Angus?
Great question, because Angus is a breed of cattle and it's a great starting point for quality beef. So the same great quality that you get in steaks that you see at your Meijer, you can have in your ground beef. So look for that logo at Meijer and you'll have success.
So certified Angus beef brand products.
You got it.
And if folks want to get some of these recipes and more for meatballs, where can they find you?
Well, they can always go to the helpful people at the Meijer Meat Counter or certifiedangusbeef.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here with us, Chef Michael, and we'll be right back.